Okay, everyone, today is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to solve a few more mysteries. And one huge mystery to me my whole life was the intro to Rock and Roll by Led Zeppelin. I tried to play it on drums and guitar, and I found that if the drummer's not doing it correctly, the guitar player's not going to come in at the right time, or the bass player. It's just going to be a mess. So what I want to do today is I want to make sure that we're all counting it the correct way. Like I said, I did this the wrong way for a long time until a drum teacher finally taught me the correct way to count it. Then everything made sense. Sometimes I think that's why I like doing these videos, because I love having breakthroughs, and I also like to share them so other people can have breakthroughs as well. So let's go ahead and get to it. First of all, I'll show you how I used to think it went. I recorded it on the drum kit and put it in my loop pedal so you could hear. There's going to be a 4 count, and then it's going to come in at the wrong time. Here's what I thought it was supposed to be. See, I was kind of listening really hard. I was waiting for that hit to know when to come in, because the guitars and bass have to come in on the and, so it's a little bit tricky. But if the drummer is like freaking out, where do I come in? Boom! It's just a huge mess, like I said. So a better way to count this, the correct way to count it, is going to actually be by not starting the snare on the 1. So a lot of people think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-ba. The snare makes you think that's the 1 beat. So instead what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a trickier count, but it'll pay off in the end. So we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So the first hit of the snare is actually going to be on the and of 3. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 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 3, and 4, and boom. It's really nice to have those 4 really solid hits at the end to tell you it's going to come in on the 1 beat after that. So one more time, just the beginning, we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So really the second snare is on the 1 beat, which is kind of confusing at first. So what I did on the drums earlier is I slowed it way down just like this, and I hit the snares where they're supposed to be. I didn't do any of the ghost notes though. So you're gonna also have a kick drum going the whole time so you can keep track of the 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hear how it sounds slowed down. And watch how easy it is to come in on the and of 1 with the guitars, when the drummer knows what they're doing. Okay, here we go. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Boom. Okay, so the 1 hit is very predictable at the end there. Let's come in with the guitars at the right time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. See how much easier that is when everyone knows where the 1 is? Okay, so do that for a while. Really just go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and start to hear it start off that way. From then on, the pattern will start to make sense. You know, if you keep repeating this and trying to come in at the right time. Remember, the guitars come in on the and of 1, so it's a little bit tricky. You can't come in right on the 1. You have to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's a little bit strange all around, but it's much easier when everyone's counting the correct way. Okay, so let's speed it up closer to what the album is, but let's keep this kind of concept where the kick drum keeps the 1, 2, 3, 4, and the snare only hits on the accents. Here we go. So hopefully you can count with me now the correct way. Remember, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, so if you're a band that plays this song together, it's a good time for the whole band to say, okay, let's all count it this way, get on the same page, and it'll pay off when you start to play live because you'll all feel very confident instead of hoping you all come in at the right time. You don't want the beginning of such a legendary song to be a disaster. You want to honor the song as much as you can, in my opinion. Okay, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you soon. Thanks, bye.